Hi everyone, it's Customer Success Shaun here from the team at MyWorks, and today we're taking a quick look at MyWorks Sync support for syncing purchase orders created in the Stocky app over to QuickBooks, and we can sync those as purchase orders and or bills to QuickBooks. A typical use case for this would be, any Shopify store owner who's already using Stocky to create their purchase orders, and there's really only two steps to setting up MyWorks Sync to sync those purchase orders for you. So if we go to our MyWorks app over here, the first place we'll head to is our settings, and then in our order settings over here, towards the bottom we will see the option for purchase order options, and here we can control how our purchase orders will sync to QuickBooks, either as a purchase order and a bill, or as a bill. Over here we can decide, or we have to set our accounts payable account. I think mine is called creditors. There we go. And we can also decide if we want our purchase orders to sync into QuickBooks with an open or closed status. We'll just leave that at open for now. We'll save right there at the very top. Awesome. And now the other side of setting this up would be here in automatic sync settings. We'll turn on the option for purchase orders to sync automatically to QuickBooks. So any new purchase orders we create would automatically sync. You'll see it immediately asks us for our Stocky app API key. So we'll go and get that. If I head to my Stocky app, into my preferences or my profile here in the top right, and then preferences, and then third from the bottom, API access. If I haven't been here before, there may not be a current key. I would just generate a new one, but I already have one, so I'll use my existing. I copy that to my clipboard, and I set it here in our auto sync settings, and I save. Perfect. Now any new POs that I create in Stocky will automatically sync to QuickBooks. I can also sync past purchase orders manually if I wanted to here in this push menu. And then over here to purchase order, we'll see a list of all of our past purchase orders over here. And the only thing to keep in mind is we can see the vendor supplier name that was on that Stocky purchase order. We would want to make sure that our vendors are set up in QuickBooks with a one-to-one matching name in order to push all these past ones first, as our sync relies on the name of the vendor or supplier on the Stocky PO to look for a match on the QuickBooks side. So for example here, let's try sync 1014. We hit push, and there we go. Our purchase order has been synced to QuickBooks. So if we hop into QuickBooks, we can go into our purchase orders under expenses, and there's our 1014 purchase order and bill. We can take a look at it. Cool. So syncing POs with MyWorks via Stocky requires either our scale or our SOAR plan. You can check out our plans here in the plan tab in our app. You'll see from scale over here, it gives you the option to sync purchase orders from Stocky. You can also control annual or monthly pricing up there. Awesome. Well, if you would like to have a chat with our demo team and find out a little bit more about how MyWorks can help automate your accounting, the link for that is in the description, and thanks so much for checking it out.